Cool. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you loud. Okay.
I'm trying to set the example because you're speaking very soft right now.
Okay.
How many times are you gonna say okay?
I was gonna say it again.
We have a very small episode today.
Okay.
Emphasis on small. We have
Chloe the DJ.
shout out your socials. Where
Oh,
can the people find you?
so Instagram, Chloe.Zimri, and then on TikTok, I think it's the same or an underscore. But you can check in my bio on Instagram.
No second name.
No, I have a made up second name though. Sky.
Why
I wasn't that
Sky?
special, so I gave myself a second name.
Why Sky?
I don't know.
Crazy. Hectic. But okay, so let's start with okay, when did you decide that okay, this DJ thing is for you?
Okay, so it was in the last year of school. Just became, like when you're studying, you listen to music and like that's when private school was like really booming.
You in private school?
No,
Oh.
private school.
Oh,
I'm a
sorry.
piano.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. And I obviously just listen to more music as I'm studying, and then I was like, damn, and then I made my first mix on
So
virtual
then,
DJ.
okay, so then is there any DJs you were maybe looking at this time in your career, like this early on?
Yes, definitely Kabza and Calvin Momo.
Okay.
I used to always watch the also my friend, shout out Lorenzo Batate.
There
He
we
listened to
go.
my first mix and he gave me tricks on how to work properly on virtual DJ.
So now thinking back to that first mix, how good was it? Like compared to what you can do
It
now?
was good.
Like even till now?
Yeah.
Where is the mix? Did you
I
post it?
need to find. No, I don't post my mixes because I feel like they're gonna think it's not really me. They must see me, do the things.
Yeah, but also why don't you record yourself and upload it?
Yeah, I'm going to. Stay tuned.
Okay. So then, this is now after high school. Would
Yeah.
you say first year out of high school?
Yeah. So initially I took a gap year. And then that's when I was like, okay, I need to find where my head is at really. And that's when I made the first move to Joburg.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be independent, see what works for me.
So then, but while you were in Cape Town, you didn't have any performances or no sets you played or anything?
No.
So that your first was in Joburg?
Yes.
Okay, so then talk us
Yes.
through that experience. Like, how did you introduce yourself to the scene?
To the scene. So obviously being in Joburg, I didn't know anyone. I wasn't raised there.
So you just
Yeah, I literally just went there on my own. It's also
crazy.
nice though. Like you can walk in a mall and you don't see anyone you know. But anyway,
Oh, so you're that popular, so. Huh.
what?
Ah,
No,
sure.
just Cape Town is small.
You know, you also did that today.
What?
Backstory. You literally just got in your car and you drove. I didn't even tell you the address yet.
Yeah, because like I work here. I know you said Century City, so I was like, okay, bet, let's just drive.
Crazy. And you said you're gonna get here in 5 minutes. You got here in 3, so you're speeding. And chatting while you're on your phone. But anyway.
Hey, boy, don't at me.
But then, yeah, okay, so now you're in Joburg.
Yeah.
How did you like get started? Let's go back.
Okay, so obviously, before I even left, I think I was at Q Academy. I wasn't with, like, I just chilled there, like, during the day for vibes. With the twins, obviously, Chloe and Lorenzo. And then,
Okay.
yeah, and then I was like, okay, but I'm moving, so I need to find another academy where I can learn, like, proper, like, how to work. And then I applied for this Revolution Media in Joburg. Yeah, and then I did like I think it was 6 weeks, a 6-week course
Okay.
of just like learning the ins and out of the decks and whatever.
6 weeks. And like, do you feel like you knew enough to get you off the ground?
It was just like every Saturday, so it wasn't like every day. So it's like once
So
a
basically
week,
6 lessons.
basically.
And then you started like playing sets in the clubs and stuff.
Yeah. So I done like walk-ins, like my first. So like there was always this club like where I stayed. There was like the center, so there was like News Cafe, Capello, and then something else as well.
Okay.
And then yeah, I just did a walk-in one day, and then I was like, listen, I'm a DJ. I'm from Cape Town. I started my career here. They were like, okay, come tomorrow.
Oh, they didn't even hear you play or anything. They just said,
No,
"Come."
they said come
Oh,
tomorrow
oh,
as a
oh.
trial. So
Okay,
like
okay,
6 o'clock, 6 to 7, because it's like a restaurant, and then it turns into like a door at night.
No, but then still, they like didn't. You just said you were a DJ, and they said, "Okay, play for an hour." Like they
Yeah.
didn't hear any of your.
Yes.
Sure.
He said, show me your Instagram, what,
Pretty
and
privileged, no? Must be. But anyways, okay. So then, how did that first set go? Like,
it
how
went
how
well.
different was it from like playing in your room or at home?
I don't play. I don't practice.
You don't have your
I
own
don't have my own
till today.
till today.
So then,
I don't practice. I just go and whatever happens, happens.
so then, how do you? I don't even know how it works for DJ. But do you like plan your set before?
No. I just download music. So I'd update my sticks every week
Okay,
with
so then
new
when,
music because there's always new music coming in.
obviously. But now when it
Yeah,
comes to transitions, you don't just transition, or do you?
I do.
So you don't practice your transitions.
No.
And next time you play a set, I'm gonna listen. Cause so you're saying you don't need
So
to.
you don't listen when I play?
I've only been at two.
Okay.
Like when you came to Teo,
Yeah.
the one time.
Yeah, you were standing next to me and you were dancing. Yeah,
Yeah, just because I was
po.
to be nice, you know. Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
See.
so then yeah, that's the only time but I'm actually gonna like listen. So you don't practice like
No, I don't. I just go with the vibes, however I feel.
crazy. So you think you're
Yeah.
quite, no? I'm joking. Okay, so then you played your first set, and then obviously it went well and whatnot.
Yeah, it went well, and
And then
then he
you
was like,
got
"Okay, I'm gonna."
residency.
Yes, and then he
Okay.
was like, come play Saturday. We can offer you a residency." And I was like, "Okay, cool," because I stayed literally around the corner,
Okay.
so it was very
Nice.
convenient. And then, yo, but connections wise,
That's
it's
it.
tough.
I can imagine,
It's
yeah.
tough.
So then, how many clubs did you have residency at? Like, what's the most?
That side,
That side, yeah.
just one, if I can remember correctly.
And the others were just pop-ins. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
just
Okay.
pop-ins. Yeah.
And then, how long were you in Joburg?
So I was in Joburg for 3 years. Um, 2, I tried to push the DJ, and then I was like, no, it's not really working for me this side. And then I came back home.
So then, is there anything that like happened specifically that made you think that nah, Joburg is not the one? I want to come back to Cape Town, or was it just you felt like you should have
I
been?
just felt like I should have been here. Also because I know people this side and I know that connections wise, but even that, like, the connections really didn't even help. It's what you
Okay.
put out there,
Of course, of course.
because a lot of the connections they expect favors.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense, makes sense. But then, was there any like reason you stayed so long in Joburg? Maybe like a boyfriend or anything? Is there maybe?
Yes, there was.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so then you came back to Cape Town. How did you get started, like, with introducing yourself to the senior in Cape Town?
Yo, I can't really remember, but
That was 3 years ago? How long? You
like,
said 2019.
yeah, I think
Okay,
it was
that's when you came back to
2019.
Cape Town.
No, that's when I had my first gig this
Oh,
side.
sorry.
That's
Okay,
when I came down again.
okay. So how did you get started? Where was like your first gig? You in Cape Town back from Joburg?
It was. Is it Jaeger Lounge or Jagger Lounge?
Jaeger Lounge, I think.
Yeah.
Same,
Either way,
same.
the one with the
Yeah.
wings. Then
Yeah.
and then
So then, who helped you get into Jaeger Lounge? Like, who did,
Jade and Shad.
okay. Is he
Yeah.
also a DJ?
Twin Spin.
Oh, that okay, right. Yeah, I don't know the name. Sorry, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Twin Spin helped me get in there because I was just popped in at their place at the Q Academy. And then they were like, "Oh, do you want to play?" And then I was like, "Cool, put me
Also,
on."
okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then yeah, after that, I went back again to Joburg, and then that's when Oxy booked me for Unruly Nights, the first one,
nice.
yeah. And it gave me like a headliner slot, and I was like, damn, am I ready for this? So I was like, let me just go into it. So really nervous because that was like my first proper,
Yeah, your
I don't
first
want to
big set.
say colored demographic crowd, but
Okay.
yeah.
And then, how was that experience for
It
you?
was nerve-wracking, honestly. I took my whole family with.
Nice. And then, but like you didn't like mess up or anything. You still did your
I
thing.
think I might have messed up a few times
Like
because
what transitioning or like
yeah.
okay.
Because I was nervous and I also wasn't using my headphones because I think,
So you weren't comfortable and stuff.
yeah, because it wasn't my headphones. I asked someone else if I
Okay,
could
makes
use
sense.
theirs.
And you don't practice, so.
Exactly. So,
Okay. And then obviously from there you feel like the bookings just came flooding in and whatnot.
yeah.
Okay. So then maybe to date, what would you say your best set was? Like a specific
My
event?
best
Like your biggest
set,
achievement?
I would
Like
say
I got to.
Cubana.
Okay. Oh shit, nice. How recent was
Yeah.
that? Or how
It
long
was
ago?
like when, like, I think 2 weeks ago, 2 weekends ago.
Nice. How did
Yeah.
that happen?
Oh my goodness. I've
Yeah.
been saying, like, even with the agency that I was working with, I said that I would do want to play at Cubana because of the demographic, and not just that, the people there love music, and it gives me that feeling of Joburg, you
I
know?
feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
So
Um, so what happened was, so obviously, like, I saw this on Four Place podcast as well, where Kane mentioned that you have to go out in order to get booked, or like, not something along the lines of that. I can't remember correctly, but that's when I
like
was
you need
like,
to
okay,
walk in, yeah.
yes, like you
Mm.
need to network and things. And then obviously I met these guys at Allure. Is it Allure or Leo? Whatever.
Yes, hello.
Um, and I became friends with him, and then he booked me once for his event, and then as a favor, and then I was like, okay, cool. Then he's like, I owe you one day. And then I was like, I literally just replied because I think he is dating a DJ. So I was like, oh my
Okay.
word, I also want to play there.
Okay, makes sense,
And
yeah.
then he was like, okay, cool. Are you available this weekend? And I was like, yes, I am. And then
Nice. How long was you sit?
my set was an hour.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it was a fully paid, full
Nice.
set. Yeah, it is really, really nice. And that, I mean, like, this is what you get when you network and make friends and,
Nice. So then,
yeah.
okay, 'cause I actually thought of something now. How long, like after you started, like, did you do free sets? Like, was there a period where you did
3 sets.
like work,
So
or did you just get paid from the jump?
I got paid from the jump because as a female, it's my safety involved, it's
Okay,
fuel
okay, okay,
involved,
okay.
Uber,
So you never
what.
did the free set thingy
I
bobby
did do a few free sets in the very beginning.
in Joburg.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but then like since you came back to Cape Town, you've never.
No, like, I mean, I would even, like, someone offered me like this other gig in the car seat, like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, like, I also had to do it for experience because I
Okay.
can't just ask them, okay, are you gonna pay me my full rate? Are you gonna give me this, that, that,
Where was
that?
which location? Where was it?
It was Bramfontein. People will know in Joburg. They will know.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
really the Kasi, but
But like,
you know
yeah,
what I
okay,
mean.
yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then compare. You obviously spoke about gatekeeping. So now Johannesburg
Yeah.
compared to Cape Town, like you said they gatekeep more
Yeah, I feel like they gatekeep more.
in Johannesburg.
Yes.
Like, do you feel like the same approach you had here walking in that wasn't so successful in Joburg?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Um,
But then why would you think that is? Is the people just nicer this side or
no, I
why?
feel like because in Cape Town there's not as much DJs as there are in
In Joburg,
Joburg. Joburg has a lot of
I
DJs.
feel like there's too many in Cape Town. I feel like.
Nah, it's mid.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's a lot coming now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but yeah, I might be on the. Do you accept me? Like
What you gonna play?
same genre as Kane and Gremlin.
Okay, I figured. Cause your yepo lapo wasn't looking.
Oh, so you're taking note. Is that what you're saying? Huh.
Are you flirting with me?
Oh wow. Anyways, oh yeah, let's talk about management.
Okay,
Were
management.
you ever managed
I
with Joburg side?
Joburg side, no.
So you always
Always on
push
my own.
down is it?
Back to Cape Town, I met a few friends, and they obviously offered, but it didn't really work out.
Okay, so
Um,
then what could you maybe talk us through what you expect from a manager?
so I do study,
Okay.
and I'm also working now.
What do you study?
So I'm a second year law student.
Nice. What you
um,
gonna major?
I don't know yet,
Okay.
eh? I actually just want to get my degree for now and then
4 year
focus,
course.
yes,
Okay.
and then focus on DJing and see how far that takes me. But I know that I have my degree in the bag as
Okay. Okay.
well.
Makes sense. And then say
Um,
you get the degree, are you still gonna which one are you gonna pursue? Do you know yet?
I don't know yet because I wanted to do criminal law,
Okay.
but it's looking a bit sketchy.
Criminal law. Are you
Yeah.
safe? Are you sure? Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know, justice and things,
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Um,
And then you obviously spoke about real estate. You said,
yeah, so recently I did an internship
mm-hmm.
just to see where I fit in, explore my options once again. You can't just focus on one thing because you might not get there, so you gotta fall back,
Okay,
right?
I get you, I get you.
So yeah, so now I am a real estate agent as well. It's obviously not like set
No,
in stone.
I hear, of
Um, because obviously next year's also gonna be a hectic year as well with
course.
studies and whatever.
So now, is this gonna be like your side thing, or
Basically,
so now you're gonna manage all of
honestly, I need to be sponsored by like Centrum or something.
shout outs? Do you feel like you slept on as a DJ? Like, do you feel like you should be getting more bookings? Do you feel like you should get paid
Definitely,
more? Do you feel like,
yes, definitely. I honestly think my social media standards need to be,
uh,
I need to post consistently so I can get recognized as well.
can you please tell the people who was the first person to tell you to start posting?
This guy.
Oh, okay. And look when you listen, months later. What up? Okay.
Yeah.
So then you feel like you need to work on that side of things and
Yes,
whatnot.
definitely. But it's also really difficult seeing that my schedule is so busy all the time. I don't have time to,
Be so, but
like
in
put
your
my
bio it says they're content creator, but there's no
I know
content.
because
There's
it's
no content.
I know. It's like, Usha, like I need to,
Yeah, but you feel like that's coming.
Yes, that's why I put it there as like a way to
Okay,
like say like
manifesting and
yeah,
whatnot.
not manifesting really. I don't do that shit, but like yeah.
Okay. Putting it out there, manifesting is the same thing now. Okay, are you
No, you need
praying
to
about it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Crazy. Okay, so then like, would you say when it's
Okay.
sure. Okay, so now I wrote your best crowd experience. Like, is there a set that comes to mind where the crowd was just vibing with every song you played? Like you just felt like the one, like, nah, I'm
Yeah, there's a lot, eh?
first one that comes to mind.
First one. I would just say as of recent, Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah, just always got the crowd moving.
But did you feel like you're well known as a DJ?
No, not really. Okay, I can't really say, but there's just a few, you know.
But like that do you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wrote uncultured. Obviously not speaking about crowds.
Yo, yo, yo. So there's this one. Should I mention?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, I don't know. Ever since I came back to Cape Town,
Okay.
I realized that they're not really for like the private school, the unreleased, because they just want things that they
That the
know.
one that bumped the heads to, yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And I understand, like, you as a person that's going out, you, in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to get lit. I'm going to
Obviously,
bump
yeah,
out to
yeah.
the songs that I know because I know the dance moves from TikTok, what, you know?
Mm.
But as a DJ, we also need to like push like what we know as DJs and what we want other people to hear as
Obviously, because
well.
obviously that's another way to express yourself with music and whatnot. Yeah.
Exactly. Like we
Okay.
can't just be playing the same music, the same set every week. Like I know when it comes to hip hop, that's a different thing, but Amapiano, there's a lot of exclusives.
No,
There's
yeah.
a different vibe. Like, can't just be doing, you know.
I feel you. I hear you.
Yeah.
So then on the topic, can you speak about as your word influencer DJs? Like
Gee.
what's your take on that? Because then obviously you had you said a lot
So
off
my take
camera.
on that, like honestly, I feel like it just takes recognition that I don't want to say real DJs, but DJs that has been longer in the industry, it takes recognition away from
From
them.
them, okay.
Yeah, so they don't get the recognition they actually deserve, or even the slots that they deserve. Like I always told myself, like I want to play at Rands, like I've been wanting to play at Rands. But then you get like influencer DJs, they get like bigger slots than all the slots that you've been
Then the
wanting.
actual, okay.
Even at like Rocking the Daisies, for example, like us as DJs, we want those crowds, we want those type of, festive vibe.
I feel you.
Yeah.
DJs that play the same songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Ye-
can't obviously mention names, But like as
Neither
DJs
can
in the
I.
club as well, we don't judge. You know, we
Yeah.
shouldn't. You just like positive criticism is good,
But then
negative,
would you like actually have a, because you obviously mentioned someone, I also mentioned someone, but like,
yeah.
would you actually go to that person and say that, look here, what you're doing is,
Honestly, no, because if they feel comfortable, cool, do you? You know, I'ma do me, you know? But if I was maybe their friend, I would be like, nah,
okay.
wait.
So you don't play the same songs, you say?
I do play the same songs, but not in the same order.
Hectic. Okay. So then can you maybe talk us through like how can you tell if someone is like an amateur DJ? Like how
So
what do you
obviously,
listen out for? You must say now you have Joe
transitions,
Buck ears. So we want to know how can you tell?
um,
You said
the way they play,
mm-hmm.
the way they read the crowd, the way they transition, that's very, very important. You can't be playing the song till the end and then bringing a new song
Oh yes,
in.
you said also DJs they play songs for like 15 seconds and then they switch it
Yes, yo,
and then they
yo.
switch it up
And those people is from Dubai, eh? Like they're getting paid, they're getting money.
and they're doing that.
And then they play a song for 8 seconds and you just like, I'm gonna sing the chorus, here we go, and then boop, next song.
Yeah, okay, great. And then what's your thoughts on like song requests from the crowd?
Do you know, there was
Yeah.
this one guy recently when my friend was actually playing and he was like, tell the DJ play this song. And I'm like, hi K, it's 300 Rand per song request. And he was like, I only have 200.
Yeah, and
So they
was he actually gonna?
actually
Oh shit!
no, but I think it was just
Oh,
like
okay,
gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. But then, how do you feel like when you play in your set and like someone plays?
Honestly, if I I feel like if you are obviously able to like give them what they want, you're gonna need a laptop because
Okay,
people who play with flash drives, we
everything already
download
preset.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Okay.
we can't like, oh no, I got the song, or I can get it for you quickly. No, you can't.
Okay, I
So
feel
it's
you.
it's kind of difficult as well. Like I played in Paul now the other day, and then this other lady came and she was like, "Play Sister Bettina," and I was like, "Girl, bye."
Yeah, I hear you. So, obviously back to the topic now of management. You were recently or still are with Just Shift.
Yes, so initially I played at this other event and can I say because he's like one of the main. Okay. So the one guy approached me and he was like, "Listen, give me your contact details. We'll book you next time or whatever, whatever." Because they obviously heard my set. Um, and then yeah, then the next day I got a call and they called me into like for a meeting basically to introduce me to this new agency that's about to launch. It was quite exciting in the beginning.
Yeah,
um because as a female, like I don't want to speak to a lot of like the male, like
it would be nice if someone did that for you.
yeah,
Okay,
also because like I don't want to say like, oh, they want me like that,
obviously, yeah.
but obviously their intentions are not always true to like help you. They just want to, get to know you on another level. um
Cough, cough.
so yeah, that was also like really hard, and like also like someone to manage my time, like my schedule, like it's just really a lot, man. So
And
like I
then,
don't have enough time. Like now I must send pictures. Now I must put it in my
of
calendar.
course,
I
yeah.
must remember. Like I think also my bookings has been like a lot hectic lately. So I forgot about this one gig, and the person is like, you're playing at 8, right? And I was like, oh shit, and it's all the way in
Yeah.
town, and now I
Okay.
must speedy what, yeah.
Okay.
So
So you just if you had someone managing that for you, making it easier
yes,
to
and
go.
then obviously the agency just fell into my hands. And I yeah, I was really excited. And then obviously they promised me a lot of things. We had my first YouTube video as well out. I was very excited about that and happy about that. And then these other people booked me in Joburg, and then they were like, "Oh, but you need to give me your connections to me." And I was like,
Ish.
"Hmm." But they
Yeah.
said if you get your connections, you keep your money. Whatever we get, will, you know? So, yeah. And then obviously, I got bookings myself, managed myself. Basically, the manager wasn't really doing much, or the agency wasn't really doing much for me. So, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a step back and just do it like I was doing it before
And
by
how's
myself.
that working out for
It's
you?
going good. I mean, I'm fully booked until the end of the year as well. Got a few big It's
Nice.
next year. Mhm.
Nice. Happy for you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And then out here funding when it comes to now paying for your sets. You said something about they can't afford your price or something, and or it's too
Yes.
low, or
Yeah. So like I understand like event organizers, they also trying to make money. But I mean, if you're gonna book a headliner for this amount of money, I'm sure you can
obviously,
exactly. So, and obviously you do need to like make a profit from that as well.
yeah.
Um,
Would you openly say your rate? What your rate is?
my rate, would I
Would you
openly say? It really depends though, but I would say my rate.
roughly around how much? Like percent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't put that in though.
Okay.
What?
So, is there anything now with regards to the DJ industry? Is there any problems you've maybe noticed yourself that we didn't touch on today that you want to shine a light on? That
Not really, I would say. But I mean, if you are booking a DJ that can play, give them a proper time slot
what's the problem with that? Closer to midnight.
closer to when it's gonna be packed. I mean,
You can't have all the big DJs playing early,
exactly. Or not big DJs per se,
but proper
but
DJs.
DJs who can actually mix. Like I
Hectic.
understand you want to pull the crowd and you need
Yeah.
but yeah.
Give us your top three.
Top three DJs
There we go.
that would be
Currently.
Chaotic,
Uh-huh.
Calvin Momo, and Kabzada Small. Only because I love the way that they carry their sets.
You didn't mention any females.
I used to really like Uncle Waffles.
Okay.
I used to love her, but I never really saw her play until I watched like one of the boiling rooms. Is it boiler rooms?
I have no idea.
Boiling rooms. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, and then the mixing was just not giving.
Okay.
Like I never saw something. Wow. You know.
So then when or obviously now with your top three, when you listen to them, that's what you feel. And you feel
Yes.
like it was
It's
missing off.
like, yeah, it was missing that. Like you could tell, like, okay, no, she's bringing another song in. But like if it's like
Uh,
smooth,
like you basically. Okay, okay, I hear you.
and then like
So then do you
you
feel like
just know.
she's in the influencer DJ category? Even though
Who?
he is a
Who?
DJ.
Uncle Waffles?
Yeah.
No, because of
Do you
the
feel
way
like
she
she plays
started.
like one?
No, I feel like she's
Okay.
also an entertainer. At the
Okay.
same time.
Okay.
But also a DJ, obviously.
But then are you aspiring to be the same? Not like
No, I actually forgot to mention Success SA as well. I
okay.
also like the way she plays as well. I mean, you can see when DJs are actually focusing on what they're doing on the decks more than just dancing. You can tell, you know?
Okay. Makes sense. I hear you.
Yeah,
Anything you're working on next year? What can we expect? What's happening? What's new?
just show Pusha.
I hear you. Okay. And you're gonna be consistent with the YouTube, no? More live mixes, I believe. I
Yes.
believe.
Stay tuned. There will be a deep house mix also, and a lot more volumes as well. So yeah, stay tuned for show.
So yeah, thank you
Okay.
guys for watching. Don't
Thank
forget to like,
you.
comment, subscribe. Go check her out on the socials. Maybe she'll be back on the couch again. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna go shoot our own video
I'm
now, no?
shy. Huh?
We're gonna go shoot our own video.
Oh yes. Okay.
You forgot. See if she forgot. I'm right next to her. Anyways, tune into that video. So
Save. Well done. Okay, did I touch? I think I did ramble a lot. But it's okay.
It's fine. You literally.
yeah.
I just want to say what.